guys, Alex here. Another day, another vlog. Today, I'm going to be upgrading my gaming computer right here from a 2080 Super, as you see right here, to the 4080. This is going to be a little challenging, not really, but I'm also going to be upgrading the power supply from a 750 watt, it's kind of backwards here, to a 1000 watts power supply. And if you guys don't know or watch my previous vlogs, I already have a 4080 on my streaming computer, which is right here. There he is. Do you see him? He's ready to get taken out. There he is. There he is. Anyways, I had the 4080 on my streaming computer for months, like this whole year so far. So that means I was not able to play any games on my streaming computer. I mean, I can, but I choose not to because I want this guy to be dedicated for gaming only. And I had a 2080 Super here. The thing is, I was a little hesitant on doing a GPU swap because one, I don't want to risk breaking my computer like I've already done last December. And two, I was gonna say, this is a 750 watt power supply right here. You guys can see from Thermaltake. And I've been told and recommended from many online, especially from my PC technician, if you want an RTX 4080 or 4090 or even a 5000 series, and then by next year, as I'm recording this, I don't know when it's going to be released, but it's recommended you get at least a 1000 power supply, maybe 850 watt if you want, but for me, it's got to be over 1000 watt power supply, and especially for 4K gaming. If you guys don't know, I haven't been 4K gaming for a very long time. It's been a while. I don't know how long I haven't been 4K gaming since, like, what? PC 4K gaming, by the way. Not console 4K gaming. PC 4K gaming. I should say that. So I haven't done it since, like, I don't know, last December? It's been that long. I haven't been gaming for, PC gaming for 4K that long. And I've just done 1440p gaming since I got a new OLED monitor. Do you guys want to see it for yourself? There it is. There it is. I don't know why I zoomed all the way. What the heck? But there it is. Look at that. You can see it's so glossy. You can see myself. Hello. See? It's been fun. It's been really fun. But unfortunately, with the 2080 Super right here, I've been getting pretty much low frames. I've been getting low frames on 1440p ultra settings. Even sometimes when I turn on DLSS, set it, and you guys might be like, Alex, just lower the settings. I've done that. Surprisingly, I still get low settings. I mean, low FPS on some games, like 2042, for example. So, I said to myself, it's time to upgrade from the 2080 Super to the 4080, and it's gonna look a little funny because again, the 4080 is nearly, really much bigger than this guy. This is already a big GPU in my opinion, but the 4080, this colossal tank right here, it's gonna look really goofy. And the new power supply is also about to be swapped. And here it is, the Asus ROG Strix 1001 Aura Edition. I've been eyeing on this guy for months just because of the aesthetics. I think this will suit really well with the AIO cooler. This is also the Aura Edition from Asus. So I said to myself, I've been eyeing on this and decided to go get it. But yeah, it's not gonna be that hard of a job to do a swap for both parts. It'll take some time. So, but yeah, here we go. Project whatever. What did I call this guy? Abomination, because it looks so goddamn ugly. Oh well, time to finish this guy up. Alright, so first off, before I obviously upgrade my computer, I'm gonna have to unbox this guy. And gotta get the knife ready, and here we go. Batman. Let's see what this bad boy can offer. I don't want to cut the box because the box looks so nice, but it's just a box, but I need to use it just in case because you never know if the power supply is faulty or not or whatever. But here it is. There we go. I can't lie. Yeah, Asus has been getting a lot of shit recently for their warranty and such, but their packaging just looks absolutely awesome. I cannot lie. This looks pretty good for a box like Asus. Look at that. See? Look at that. Doesn't that look badass or what? Badass red box from Asus. Well done. There's a big cut right here. But yeah, let's just open it. It's just a power supply, so nothing really special, like, or exciting, I should say. Here we go. Nice little accessories here, I guess. I don't know, zip ties or whatever. Manuals, maybe stickers as well. I really don't care. I just put that away in my bed. Obviously, the power supply cables, the new power cable. Here it is. I always gotta smell it. Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. I'm gonna use that because it's new, why not? And the new power supply cables. Ooh, look at that, new fresh cables. Alex Super has to sniff these. I'll be honest with you guys, I have so many of these cables in my room, but I think the highlight here, the highlight about this is it's hard to tell. What the hell? I'm gonna use this anyways. I don't know why I'm keeping this. Oh, I just cut the box. I'm a little too excited right now. This is the highlight in my opinion. Newer power supply cables are coming with a 12-pin volt PCU cable. This is actually for the 4000 series. It's funny enough because I already bought one for Cable Mod when the 4000 series was released early last year. Was it last year or 20? Yeah, it was last year. It just smells so good. It's funny that I have this, but I don't need it because I already have the Cable Mod cable already set to go. But I can just use this for, I presume, the 3080. And yes, guys, when I take out the 4080 from my streaming computer, I'm gonna plug in a 3080. And I'm gonna retire 2080 Super once again. So, but yeah, there it is. This is a cool bag. I really like this. I actually usually keep this bag. I don't know what you guys do, but I do, just in case for the future long run or something. I'll just keep it in my bed for now. Just there. And last but not least, the power supply. Oh, the newest power supply, the Aura Edition. Here it is. Oh, and I can't lie, the top of it looks pretty cute. And here it is. A new power supply for Project Abomination. 1000 watts. Look at that. Here it is. I can't lie to you guys, this looks really nice. This, you know what? Okay, so someone pointed this out. This actually does not light up. I thought it does. I thought this actually lights up. It does not light up. Just like in my headset here, they call this the I don't know if it, Aura Beats or whatever. This actually glows. Do you see my it's hard. Can I turn this on actually? Because my computer, can I? I can't. It's shut down, so there's no power for either computer. So, but yeah, I thought this was supposed to glow. It does not glow, but this glows, I presume. But apparently, from another review, apparently it doesn't glow. But who cares? We'll see if it glows or not. Here it is from the yellow side. Not sure if this side glows or not, but not sure which way this goes. Is it this way or this way? Huh. It's this way. Okay, it's this way, yeah. And here's the back. Nothing much here new except this. Again, this caught my attention. This is, I presume this is for the GPU. It's for the next GPU, the current 4000 series, and the future 5000 series as I'm recording this. So, but yeah, it's time to plug this guy into my Project Abomination streaming computer. Not streaming, gaming computer. Time to take out the 2080 Super. I can't lie, these cables are so ugly. This is from Thermaltake, by the way. Yuck. Ugly ass cables. Oh. One last look at the 2080 Super. One last look. This guy is going to be retired. I had this guy for a long time. This is a good GPU for 1080p, 1440p, not really 4K. But surprisingly, at 2024, with DLSS 3.0, what else? With RTX, I'm still able to play modern games, like Battlefield and Call of Duty in high frames at both 1080p, 1440p, even with DLSS. So kudos to NVIDIA, but this guy, it's time to give it a rest. I'm not sure I'll use this guy in the future. I don't know. We'll see how it goes again, but it's going back to the display, and just gonna retire it for now. So one last look at it. Now, before I remove my power supply, I forgot I have these old ugly ass cables. I'll show you guys right now. Cable management on this, if you guys are curious, cable management on the Thermaltake P1 is okay. I know the lighting's pretty bad. I'm using my previous C Flip 3 here to light up everything, but as you can tell, it's not too bad, the cable management, but I just want to get rid of this spaghetti looking cables you can see right here, and just replace these with the sleeve ones. See how the spaghetti ones are connected sleeve? I want this to be a full sleeve look. Good thing I got these guys ready to go, see? So I could just plug it in and replace them, and pretty much that's it. It wouldn't take that long. But yeah, other than that, this won't take too long, so let's see how it goes. Why do new power supply smell so good? Oh my god. As you can see, the new power supply is installed. Oh my god, this was a pain in the ass to install. Not the hardest part, or of the build, not the hardest thing out there when it comes to PC building, but it's pretty much secured. Look at that. It looks pretty nice for this computer. Kind of fits. It looks much better than the previous PCU. We're talking about aesthetics, looks wise, but it looks really good. Now it's time to plug in the cables. And then the 4080. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see what the 4080 looks like on this thing. Oh my god. Bye bye spaghetti cables. I want to show you guys this because this looks so clean. This looks so much better than the spaghetti cables. See these old spaghetti cables for Thermaltake? See these? Yuck. This looks so much. See, sleeve cables, they just look so much better. Look at that. Look how clean that is. I might add another brace to this, but look at that. Oh. And now it's time for the 4080. But before I do that, I just realized, just to show you guys this, because this is the newest power supply from ASUS. This is the cable mod for 4080. I mean, for the 4080. See, 3 plugins for the power supply. 1, 2, 3. I just found out this power supply comes with 2, or was it 3? No, yeah, 2. No, 1 of these. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the video. I think I have. Oh wait, no, 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. See, here we go. See, here's one. This is a single cable for 600 watt power supply. See? And here's another one with double. So, and these are also 12 volt as well. See? 12 volt, 12 volt. And just like this one, 12 volt. My question is, should I just retire this guy? Why use this thick boy, this thick ass cable, when I could just use this guy instead? Single cable, right? 600 watt. But is that a good idea? Should I do it? I don't know. That's my biggest concern about it. I gotta do some research right now. So, because I know there's a double one here. Like, why is there a double one? Why is there a single one? This and that. Does this require more power? Or should I just go save and go for triple? I think I'm gonna go save, because I feel like, personally, in my opinion, this is so far my noob opinion, this is for a small 4000 series, like 4060, 4070, or 4050, if that even exists. And this, or even the 3000 series as well, 3000 series, I could probably use this guy for the RTX 3080 and plug it to my stream computer. And I just found out I cannot do that because this does not have the power supply from Nexit. You see it? That's not for me. That's from the repair shop. They don't have a 12 volt, you know, pins, you know, or slots for these. But this guy I can actually use for the 3080. So I guess it's a win-win for me, I guess so far. But I already have one for the 3080, but it's for the 4080 currently. But this is a triple cable, but it looks too thick. I could just remove it and, you know, swap it out. But yeah, that just caught my attention. And I don't know if you guys are curious about it, or you guys have more information than me about this, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it, but I'm just going to stick to this guy, this thick boy for now. This thick-ass snake. So this is for the cable mod. I used it for the 4080 previously for my gaming computer, which is outside my room. But it worked pretty well, so I'm just going to keep this guy for now. So yeah, there we go. Alright, pray for me. Now it's time to take out the 4080 out of the streaming computer. Screw ready? Just for you guys, I've decided to make this up close. This is the 4080. It's been on the streaming computer for a while. I mean, it gets the job done, but it doesn't play any games, so it's been missing out on gaming, and I spent a lot of money on this, so it's time to take it out. We unplug a 12 volt cable right now. There we go. Whew, that kind of scared me for a second for some reason. And there's only one. Wow, only one. Wow. They only plug in one bolt for this 4080. I thought it was two, but whatever. There we go. Two. Come on. There we go. There's two. Now, trying to go in the bottom here. This is gonna be tough. I need some lighting. Moving this Pokemon orb that I got from Comic-Con. Some lighting here. It's gonna be tough, but I think I got it. Okay, I gotta feel like the clip here. What do we call that? A secure 30 or the 4080 I meant. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. I forgot the 40 is plugged in with cables. How noobish of me. How noobish. I gotta unplug all of these cables. There we go. All the display port cables and such. I think this is actually screwed in somewhere. I don't remember seeing an extra screw here, but that's the weird part about this.
A little later.
There we go. See? I'm trying to figure out what's hanging onto this. There we go. Got the 48 out this time, but something dropped. Oh, help. Don't worry, the 4080 is safe in hands. So the 4080 is currently stuck with this in this thing. I do not know how to take it off actually. This is off. I remember seeing this in instructions. Huh. This is really well secured. Really, really secured. I mean, it should. And this just got off. Let me sit down here. I want to be careful of the 4080 here. That's there it is. Oh, there it is. Aha. Aha. That's why. That's why. I couldn't do it from the inside because this part was blocking the screws. That's why. There it is. We found the issue. There it is. Gotta be careful with this guy. There it is. Unscrew number one. Unscrew number two. And the 40 is about to come off any moment now. When I... Come on, get off. I gotta do it off cam. There we go. Eso. The 4080 has been released. This thing's actually a pain to remove. Oh my god. I mean, it's good that it's secured, but Jesus Christ. And if you guys are curious, I'm gonna move these two out of the way. The 4080 and 2080 Super. Look at the size difference. Ay, ay, ay. But this 2080 Super is about to be retired. And it's going to be replaced by the 3080 for the streaming computer. So now it's time to plug this bad boy into the gaming computer. Now it's time to plug the 4080. Time to plug in that thick ass cable from CableMod. This is a really thick cable. So I'm able to plug in all these cables to the power supply, but I'm getting second thoughts. Maybe I should give this guy a shot. 600 watt power supply or power cable. Should I? I'm a little indecisive right now. I mean, I'm able to plug it in, but I don't know. I'm getting second thoughts because this already, you know, it's already on. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know because again, this came with this, so I'm not too sure if I should do it or not. But maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a try. It's a little risky, but let's see. Let's try something new for once. Why not? Let's try. If oh my god, this better not break. But again, I'm able to plug these all in. But look at it. Like I'm just looking at it, I'm just like ugh, kind of disgusted by it. And see, these two are to the CPU, right? CPU. The other one's in for the PCI, but I don't know. I could just, you know, just use one cable, which is this guy for the 4080. Because see, again, this is meant for the 4080, so 600 watt. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it right now. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just do it at this point. We'll see. We'll see. For once, the cable mod is unplugged. Cable unplugged. Since it's unplugged, might as well use this guy for the sleeve right here. There we go. And now it's time to use a brand new 600 watt power supply CPU cable, or it's a CPU cable. Let's see how it is after I knot it. Here it is, see? The new power cable from Asus, meant for the 4080 and the 5000 series basically. So, see? There it is. And now, plug it here. Cable plugged in. And now, it's time for 4080. Oh, I gotta clean this guy first. Fingerprints on the metallic parts. And I can just do that after. Gotta do it from behind though first because I will not be able to reach the behind side, the back side. I said behind side? Really, Alex? I can't talk all of a sudden. I just went for a jog, but looks clean. 4080 to the new project Abomination. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is huge. And now you're stuck? Why? Here we go. Look at this. Let me screw it in right now. And last but not least, at last, the new Powersupply. And there it is, guys. Project Abomination is now complete. Look at this bad boy. Oh my god. Truly an Asus computer. Look at that. Oh my god. Abomination just got upgraded. Look at that. Oh my god. Sheesh. And this is the new 600 watt power cable for the 4000 series. At first I thought, I don't know, I'm a little kind of iffy on it, but you know, it's there for, it's, you know, Asus provided it for a reason. See? And look how clean it is. Much cleaner before when I plugged in this cable mod, the triple slot. See? Triple slot, and here it is. Look at that. Really clean. Really clean. But the back, yeah, I don't want to take a look at that. But yeah, there it is, guys. Project Abomination is now finished. And now we got to test this bad boy to see if it's going to turn on or off or not. But we'll see how it goes. But look at that. Look at that bad boy. Oh my god. And yes, this feels much heavier now. This actually feels much heavier. Oof. Project Abomination is now finished. Oh. Here it is. Look at this bad boy. This tiny ass bad boy. So ugly and sexy at the same time. Oh my god. This thing's gonna last me for a long time for PC gaming. From this rest of this year to next year. Look at this bad boy. Oh. Look at that. Oh yeah. Now it's time to bring back the 3080 to life. I haven't been using it for a while, buddy. Let me move this glass panel before I don't want to end up breaking it and end up on Reddit. It's been a long time, huh, buddy? Haven't used you for a while. Oh, the glorious, the one and only, that 3080 Founders Edition. Time to plug this guy in to my streaming computer, and well, a final farewell, a final goodbye to the 2080 Super once again for now. Time to plug this guy. I said plug. Time to place this guy to the shelf, and you can rest, 2080 Super. You can rest. You can rest now. Shh. You can relax. And there it is. 2080 Super is now going to retire. For now. There we go. This is such a cool cabinet. Look at that, huh? I got all my Transformers, some Pokemon display, the Lego exclusive 2K, some Pokemon, the Batman collection. Look at that. Oh, Godzilla, Ronaldo, Suey. Pretty cool, huh? And now the 2080 Super.
1 hour later.
Whew, that took a while. I had a little trouble in trying to put back the GPU vertical mount holder, because I'll be honest with you guys, I actually did not install this on my own. The technicians have done it for me, so it took me a while to learn how to do it, but I eventually got it. And I'll be honest, I just found out how kind of bad the cable management kind of is when the 3080, like, these cables are basically, I feel like, unnecessary for the 3080. But again, this is the best I can do for now, and of course in the future I'll upgrade this bad boy, my streaming computer. It's still using the traditional the B550 motherboard. It's 2700X CPU. It's showing its age. I'll be honest with you guys, it's showing its age, but I had a lot of trouble with this computer. But hey, if it works, it works. So that's the best I can do for now. Also, before I turn on the Abomination, I gotta test my streaming computer as well. So I'm a little nervous, but all I've done was just swap the 2080 Super to the 3080 Founders Edition. So time to turn this guy on. Hopefully nothing bad happens, because I have so much bad luck with building computers, guys. I'm not even joking. And here we go. And there it is. Everything looking good so far. Are we online? There's the 3080 Founders Edition in life. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful GPU to this day. Look at that. GeForce. Kind of get the lighting here. And are we online? Are we online? Hopefully we're online. Everything's showing. Everything looks pretty good. I'm looking at my screen right now. I think we're pretty okay. I think we are. I'm a little nervous now. I make sure I plug all the DisplayPort cables in as well. The 3080 looks good. I don't know, guys. I'm a little nervous. Still black screen, so. And sometimes, like I've said, I really want to upgrade this streaming computer because it's showing its age, especially the 2700X, the motherboard, the SSDs, and sometimes this happens as well. See, when I boot it up, it's just too slow. I'm not sure if the SSD is showing its life. I don't know. I don't know if it's aging, the SSD that I'm using, the one where Windows 10 is installed. But it's crazy that I want to build another gaming computer out there, but it's in my room. I'll show you guys later. But I think I have to focus on this guy first because he's a little slower than the Project Abomination. That's for sure. So, and it seems like it's gonna work. And we're online. Yippee!
A few minutes later.
Alright, that took a while. Did mostly some cleanup. The streaming computer is fine, and now it's time for Project Abomination upgrade turn on. For once, this Project Abomination is not plugged into my C3 yet. I'll do that later. Not right now. Not right now. I'm gonna do that later. Making sure my OLED monitor is on. It's on. Making sure this is on as well. Alright, 2 monitors are on for this guy so far. And I believe the ElGato capture card is also plugged in. So for streaming wise, so here we go. First power on for Project Abomination. 3, 2, 1. Hard to tell if it's turned on or not, because apparently this guy doesn't light up. Alright, it's on. And here we... I'm a little nervous. Here we go. And there it is. Voila. Whew. Isn't that beautiful or what? The 48 showing live, and oh my god, it's already, yeah. there it is. It's already set to go. There it is. Woo! Wake up, buddy. And there it is. Project Abomination is now complete. There it is, y'all. There it is. It's not plugged into my C3 yet, so no 4K gaming. I'm gonna have to plug in this giant cable onto the table. I'll do that in a little bit. But overall, this looks beautiful. Look at that. This is like a truly ITX. How do you even describe this? ITX Asus badass ugly computer, and I love it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god. Look how big the 4080 is as well. Look at that. Sheesh. Oh my god. My only minor complaint is I wish the 4080 has more RGB. If you guys don't know, there's only RGB on this side and right here. That's it for the GPU. I know some of you guys don't like RGB, but for me, you guys know me, I love RGB because it makes your computer faster. So that's why I love it. It's a joke, by the way. But yeah, I'm not happy about this. This was not me. I did not cause this. This was my technicians 100%. I'm still pissed off to this day because of that. But other than that, look at that. Whew. Beautiful. finally done with everything. All monitors are plugged in. I am good to go. All monitors plugged in, ready for 4K baby. 4K gaming baby. Alright, I came across an issue with the 4080. So apparently the 4080, I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong here. Apparently this guy has a limitation when it comes to displaying displays. Like for example, I cannot display 4 monitors at the same time, which is a little weird, and that's why, as you can tell, only 3 are plugged in. The LG C3, the what's this one, the Alienware OLED, and this is the ElGato capture card. And for some reason, when I try to plug this guy in to this guy, it won't display, which is weird. I tried to figure out how to fix it. I couldn't. And I'm predicting maybe it's because the fact that a GPU cannot display a 4K 120Hz, a 1440p 360Hz, and a 1080p 360Hz at the same time. I don't know. That's my prediction. I don't know if that's incorrect or not, but that got me a little worried. But so I literally just plugged this guy into my streaming computer, and now this guy has 4 displays, and look, 1 2 3 4, just fine. It's able, the 3080 is able to display 4 displays just fine, but this guy cannot display 4 displays, only 3, which is weird. That's the weird part. I don't know why that's the thing. Maybe it's a driver issue, or maybe I'm doing something wrong here. But yeah, other than that, that's my only complaint. And my little nitpick opinion, I don't like how this guy's is blocked in all the way. See, it's partially blocked by this support, but that's just nitpicking as usual. But yeah, there it is. Done with everything, and yeah, time for full 4K gaming and 1440p 360Hz gaming. And can't wait to go back to streaming. Oh yeah, by the way, before I go, I also bought this. Oh yeah, this is the newest. Well, it got released late last year. Avermedia Live Gamer Ultra 2.1 HDMI 2.1 capture card. The newest and probably best capture card out there. Apparently, Avermedia only has, and ElGato are the only brands that make HDMI 2.1 capture cards. I've already have 3 capture cards from ElGato sitting in my room. But this guy, Avermedia, is my first time ever. And apparently, I can stream and play games with 4K and HDR and 1440p HDR at the same time. Can I do it? We'll see, but I'm gonna unbox this in the next video, not right now, because I still got a lot of cleaning to do. But yeah, that is all. Time for some 4K gaming. Oh my god, look at that. This is from my gaming computer, by the way. Cannot wait to play some games in 4K. But yeah, and that Project Abomination now complete. What a beauty. And this just fell on my back. What a beauty.
The next day.
Today, I will be unboxing the newest, not really new, Avermedia HDMI 2.1 capture card. Oh yeah. I just know it's backwards. The Avermedia Live Gamer Ultra 2.1 capture card. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. I don't know why. When it comes to capture cards, it takes a long time to develop and create a capture card that's capable of HDMI 2.1. The benefits of having of using HDMI 2.1 is, as you can see right here, you're able to pass through 4K 144Hz with HDR, 4K 60 capture, and VRR. That's what I've been waiting for a very long time. If you guys don't know, I went through 3 capture cards, which is right here, all on display for you guys. Just this is basically the timeline of all capture cards I've ever owned so far. When it comes to streaming, I'm gonna start with this guy. This is my first ever capture card, the HD60S Plus. This is a great or decent capture card, I'll say. It gets the job done. You guys are curious. This is a Velcro that goes under my desk. For for cable management and such. This capture card, it's a little oily, It's really meant for capturing PS4 and Xbox One gameplay. I know I just said PS4. I literally just said the last gen consoles, because that's what this thing was released in. It was released during that time, and it's pretty old, and it gets the job done. You're able to you're able to stream and capture 1080p 60 frames. I do not know about 4K. I do not remember testing it, but oh yeah, I did test it in 4K, and it was okay, but I was not a huge fan. I couldn't even play games in HDR at all, basically. I couldn't do that, so if I remember correctly. So yeah, now this is basically retired. I'm not even, for this guy, I'm only using this to capture the Switch gameplay. I might even use it for the next Switch 2. As I'm recording this rumor is in Switch 2, it's gonna be as powerful as the PS4 Pro. So I guess this guy is still gonna be probably the best capture device for the next Switch 2, unless I go for these guys, which I'm about to do right now. But yeah, that is the HD60S Plus, and now these two are the HD60X. I think that's what it's called. These are the last gen capture cards, HDMI 2.0, not 2.1. You guys might be curious, Alex, why do I even have 2 of these? Well, I bought both of these on sale, like different times. One of them was meant for my PC to record PC capture, and the other one was meant to capture my current gen consoles, which is PS5 and Xbox Series X. But now I bought this guy. One of them is going to be for the Xbox, and one of them is going to be for the PS5. And if you guys are curious, this thing is actually pretty great. But again, HDMI 2.0, that means that I'm only able to play a maximum of 4K or 4K 60 with HDR. I cannot go beyond that, I believe. But if I remember correctly, I remember doing a lot of testings, and there was limitations when it comes to capturing PC. And by the way, I mentioned this right in the beginning of the video. The purpose of this video is to actually test out PC capturing gameplay on PC, non-consoles. We already seen this with consoles. We all know every capture card works well with consoles, but I want to test it with PC, because if you guys don't know, I'm mostly a PC gamer. So, and now I have a 1440p 360 hertz in a 4K 120 hertz OLED with HDR. I want to see if this guy is able to capture all of that or play through with HDR. So that's the point of this video. So back to these again, I remember testing this. Tried testing this with HDR. I could not actually. Okay, I'll say this: both of these work well on consoles. If you guys want 4K 60 FPS gameplay, pass through with these two consoles, this will be the best bet for you guys. It'll be fine. It gets the job done. Yes, it does have HDR. You just have to disable the PS5 HDCP, if I remember correctly. That's what's called, over the PS5 settings, display settings. But that's what I remember. But it gets the job done. I've been using them a lot. And as for PC gameplay, I used to, before upgrading to this 1440p 360 hertz. At 1080p 360 hertz, I was still able to play at 1080p 360 hertz, which is pretty awesome, but with no HDR. And when it comes to 4K gaming on my PC, yeah, I actually could not even enable HDR, which I'll talk about later. But again, these are cool. But now, Avermedia, they came up with a capture card with HDMI 2.1, which is supposed to be better than this, and also be able to capture and play through at 4K 144 hertz with HDR. About this capture card, If you guys don't know, I have a dual PC setup, which I'm about to show you guys right now. Here it is in the full display and glory. It's a little, my room is a little mess. This is my gaming computer with the newest 4080 installed, and this is my streaming computer with the 3080. Supposedly, I'm going to show you guys this for example. This capture card gets plugged into this streaming computer by USB-C, and this capture card connects to my gaming computer by the HDMI cable, HDMI 2.1. The thing is, when it comes to capturing, when it comes to dual PC setup for streaming and such, there's a specific way to actually do this, which is something I'm concerned about. I feel like no capture card can even do this. If you guys don't know, and I'm about to show you guys later. For example, this is where I mainly stream. My PC gameplay, Battlefield, Call of Duty. I actually merge this display and the capture card display on the NVIDIA settings, capture card settings, which I'll show you guys right now with the NVIDIA control panel. It's not available at the moment, but you'll see it eventually. You'll see a capture card in the like display number 3. It will be this guy, or ElGato capture card, where you merge your main monitor, which is supposed to be this guy, and the capture card together. HDR is actually disabled. It's actually disabled. I do not know if that's because this is HDMI 2.0, which has limitations, or when it comes to merging two displays together, HDR is not it's not available. You cannot do it. You cannot enable HDR with two monitors merging together. So that's a big mystery I have when it comes to capture cards. I've tested these guys throughout the years. I tried testing this guy just to enable HDR. I tried these two just to try to enable HDR while playing a 4K 60. None of them can actually enable HDR when I merge all of these together with this monitor. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. So basically, let's say that you merge these two together. Pretend this is the ElGato, and let's say this is my primary monitor, which it is at the moment. We merge these two together. HDR is supposed to be enabled, right? But for some reason, you won't use HDR. You won't see that with this. You won't see it. I just don't know why. Right now you see it because there's no capture card connected. But eventually, if I merge these two monitors together, let's pretend this is the capture card and this is just one monitor, you guys will not be able to enable HDR. So that's my biggest issue when it comes to capture cards. I hope this guy can change that, because this is HDMI 2.1. But again, I do not know everything when it comes to capture card tech. But based on my experience, I have a bad feeling this will not happen. I'll be able to only play through 1440p 360 hertz just fine, and such, and 4K 60 hertz or 120 hertz if I can. But I don't know about HDR. But we'll see. Hopefully, this can finally, break the door, or whatever how you want to say it. Like, hopefully I can finally stream with HDR. So we'll see how it is. But again, guys, again, before I unbox this is not a problem with consoles. If you guys want to, play consoles, PS5 or Xbox, or even the future gen consoles, the next gen consoles, you guys will have no issue with these three. Now, this guy's already discontinued. You guys will not have any issues with these capture cards. You guys will be able to play at 4K, 120 hertz with HDR on. Well, with this guy, but not this one. 4K 60 with HDR on, and supposedly 4K 120 hertz with HDR on consoles. You guys will be okay. I'm not testing that because there's other YouTubers out there that are bigger than me, have more tech, testing tech, tech for testing. They're able to do that just fine. But again, this is just a test. Can I finally play this on a dual PC setup, merging two monitors together, and finally play HDR? That is the goal for this video today. Hopefully I can, but we'll see. But let's just start unboxing this right now. I can't lie to you guys, this is my first ever Avermedia, and before I unbox, ElGato also released their HDMI 2.1 capture card. It looks exactly like this. So I said to myself, why, get another ElGato, which looks exactly like these three, when I can probably just get a different one. Plus, I already have two of these, both ElGato HD60X. I already got two of these. Why do I need another capture card that looks identical to this? But I don't know what to call it. It's called the ElGato HD60X 2.1, if I remember correctly, from ElGato. I forgot. I don't know what's the name, but I decided to go for their competitors for once, Avermedia. But let's see how it is. Because I'm curious, like I said, Avermedia, they're not the only ones that released, an HDMI 2.1 capture card. It's also ElGato, and let's be honest, ElGato is probably the most popular one at the moment because it's user friendly and such. Oh yeah, I unboxed this too. If you guys are curious, in my years of experience, ElGato, I said weird, ElGato, the software is also okay, but I do get a lot of issues. I even came across an issue last night. For some reason, I couldn't even uninstall one of the ElGato softwares from my gaming computer. I had trouble uninstalling. It could be a little bit finicky, a little bit buggy, this and that. But it was, if you guys are curious, the rating, I'll just give it 3 out of 5 for the software. It's okay. It gets the job done, but it could be a little you can face a little trouble sometimes. There's some buggy issues. So hopefully Avermedia software is great. We'll see how it is. It's my first experience with Avermedia, so I do not know what to expect from them. I never installed Avermedia before, but let's just see how it is. Oof. There it is. I don't want to damage the box because what if I want to return it? So, because again, I do not know if this capture card will really get the job done with HDR and such when two monitors are merged together. There we go. Avermedia. All RGB colors. All right. I'm trying to open this bad boy up, and here we go. And as you can see, here's this is basically how to stream with the capture card. See, I've never used audio options for these. Optional. This is optional right here. I've never done it before, but again, like I said, you plug this in. See, this goes to my streaming computer. This goes to my actually never tried this before. I've never done this before. The display. Have I? My brain is literally farting right now. I don't think I was ever able to do this. Maybe I should. But we'll see. I don't know what this is for. My brain's farting. I just took a big fat nap. So, and this right here is connected to your consoles, and also this, like I said, this is gonna be my gaming computer right here. I'm not testing my PS5 or an Xbox. This is gonna be my gaming computer. So, but yeah, here it is. Not to be spent too much money, yada yada yada. I don't know what that is, and here it is, the Avermedia. I thought this would actually be in silver color, but it's actually black. Because in other websites, I see it in like silver, and this looks like black to me. Here it is. Nice looking capture card. Full details for you guys. See, RGB here. It actually looks pretty nice. I cannot lie. HDMI 2.1. Finally, a different capture card, only from my, meant for my computer. So, looks good. It looks pretty good. I cannot lie. It looks actually pretty good. Looks clean and such. And here's the accessories. Obviously, you gotta plug this in to your USB-C to my streaming computer. Here it is. And HDMI 2.1 capture card. And this, which I will never use. The audio cable or aux cable, whatever you call it. But yeah, pretty much that's it. So let's see how it is. I believe I even don't even need this because I think I have a HDMI 2.1 cable already plugged into my gaming computer, ready for the capture card. I gotta check on that, but whew, here we go. I'm gonna plug this in. I'm not gonna show you guys that setup for my streaming computer, gaming computer. It'll take a little while, but let's see how it is. Time to test this bad boy.
A little later.
Alright, excuse my mess, my awful cable management, but it's finally plugged in, finally updated, and already set to go so far. HDMI has plugged in to my 4080, and the USB-C has connected to the streaming computer, but I have not plugged in where the heck it's at. Already lost the cable. I did not plug in a cable. Supposedly this cable, oh, this is an extra cable that's plugged into my monitor. It's supposed to be plugged in to my capture card, but I'm not doing that because we're merging these two. This is how I've always been streaming for years. I've always merged two monitors together, cloned them, and this is to determine if I can enable HDR or not. And before I do that, here's the software, the official software, RE Central. It's okay, I guess. I do not know. Let me see. Can I do full screen this? Can I? There we go. There it is. See? There it is. And this is my other display. And as you can tell, I don't know where it is. I have no idea where this display is at. I cannot even find it. It's funny because I have the same issue with my previous ElGato capture card, the HD60X. So it's be a little confusing to set this up, but now I'm going to show you guys. This is how I stream. Here we go. We're in the video control panel, and you guys can tell. Let's go up here. AVT, the capture card, is display number 2. And display number 2 is right here, right next to this display we're looking at right now. And as you can tell, see? There it is. There's my display. See? There's my display. There it is. There it is. There it is. Do you see that? But I can't even see it. Now, we're actually going to merge this and this together. And I'm just going to pray it's going to work. But before I do that, we're going to check out the HDR settings through Windows. As you can see, HDR is off right now. It's on for my 4K TV, but it's on. Now it's on for this monitor. That's what I was thinking as well. And for number 2, it's on as well. So HDR is currently off on this display. We're going to turn it on right now. This is the first test. I don't know what to expect. And here we go. There we go. I hope, yeah, HDR is now on. There it is. Okay. I'm a little nervous about this. Hopefully it works. So HDR is now on for all 3 monitors. As you can tell, HDR is on. Just to show you guys, HDR, HDR, and HDR. Now we're going back to displays and make sure we're changing resolution. So currently we're looking at my LGC3. It's 4K 120 Hz. That's what I want. My newest Alienware OLED monitor, 440p 360 Hz, and an AVT capture card is currently at 144 Hz, but it's actually capable of 240 Hz, which is pretty crazy. Not 360 Hz. I don't think there's any capture cards that's available to do that. But let's just see if I select 4K. What happens if I actually select 4K? I'm not gonna, enable it, but it's gonna be at 4K 144 Hz as advertised, which is pretty great. But again, I even don't have a 4K 144 Hz display, which is pretty crazy what this capture card is capable of, because again, this LGC3 is only 120 Hz. So we're going back to 1440p, and we're going to 240 Hz, and we're going to apply right now. I just heard popping noise. Bruh, it's not even 4th of July. And you can tell, it's currently at 4K 240 Hz, with HDR enabled, apparently. Let's go back and check if HDR is actually enabled or disabled. I don't know why my neighbor decided to shoot fireworks right now at this time. It's literally August. It's literally August. You gotta be kidding me. But there it is. HDR is still enabled at 1440p 240 hertz, which is impressive. Really is for a capture card, because I'm not able, actually, again, I'm not able to do this with these capture cards. And now it's time for the final verdict. Will it work? I'm about to merge these two together, this panel and this guy together, into one monitor. That's gonna be the hard part. So we're now gonna clone. Oh, before we do that, we're gonna make this our primary monitor. Apply. You can tell everything's a little bit finicky. That's how it is with NVIDIA. That's just how it is. And there it is. I'm a little scared because this does not show any display. Not sure if it's a good sign or not. Maybe I have to restart the capture card. And yes, it could be. See, it's still not responding so far. That's how. This is my experience. And now it's still doing the black screen. This is what they see. Look at now. Everything is black screen now. See, everything's black screen. I don't know what just happened. Come on, see. See, there it is. Come on, come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is how finicky. There it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh wow, it's still. Wow, I can't even find it. It wouldn't let me select yes or no. See, that's how finicky this can get. Oh, there it is. See, there it is. Now I can see it. See, yes, it's on my other display. That's really confusing. And now this is my primary. Now we gotta merge these two monitors. So here we go. So clone with number 2. The final verdict. Now we're cloning the capture card and this display together. And clone source with 1. You gotta make sure that we're cloning source. Cloning source is also like, you know, selecting what settings do you want for these two these two panels coming together. And I want the 1440p 360 hertz, which is source number 1, which is Alienware Dell right here. So here we go. The final verdict. Will HDR be enabled or will it be disabled? This is gonna take a while. Okay. Everything's looking good so far. Everything's looking good. And here we are. And see? There it is. Now you can the capture card is capturing this monitor. See? There it is. And surprisingly, we're looking at the LG C3. We're locked in at still locked in at 1440p 360 hertz. See? We're locked in. We can't change it. We're locked in, which is good. See, I forced the capture card to go to 1440p 360 hertz, which I'm pretty happy about. But is HDR enabled or not? I have a bad feeling HDR is actually disabled. We're checking. And as you can tell, HDR, unfortunately, is disabled. HDR is still disabled. See, you can see HDR here, and no HDR. So, HDR does not work with this capture card when it comes to dual PC setups, cloning this together. Unfortunately, that's what I expected. So, kind of a little bummer. We still haven't reached that tech. Again, I've read somewhere online that someone asked a Microsoft, I don't know, engineer or something, can you enable HDR with, you know, two monitors merged together? And unfortunately, you cannot. But I'm still able to get that 1440p 360 hertz. Look at that. The capture card is able to pass through it just fine. See? Obviously, you guys cannot see it when you watch my streams. It will be locked into 1440p 60 hertz. But for me, I'm still able to play 1440p 360 hertz. But I'm only recording this at 60 hertz. But it's still buttery smooth. But unfortunately, HDR is still disabled. So we're going to go back and disable this. And now, for once, I've never done this before. We're going to do this. I'm going to plug in this HDMI cable to my Alienware monitor and see if I can actually play or choose it. I don't know. I've never done this before, but let's just try it out.
A few minutes later.
All right. My brain is literally melting right now. I finally got it fixed. There's good news and bad news. The good news, I can finally play and stream with HDR. The bad news, I have to play at, for some reason, I have to play at 1440p, 144 hertz HDR, not 240 hertz or even 360 hertz. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys right now. I know it's a bit of a mess, as you can tell. I just plugged in. As I followed instructions, I have my custom super thick HDMI 2.1 capture card connected to my OLED monitor to the capture card. It's just right there. And now I'm at 3 displays. Now I'm currently able to play games at this display. And it's actually still beautiful. It's 1440p. It's 144 hertz with HDR. Awesome. But it's not 240 hertz or 360 hertz like I've wanted. And it gets worse. I have to, if I cannot even see my main panel, I'm in the secondary input source. I have to go back to my primary, which is right here, and here we are. See, this is my main monitor. So it's gonna be a little hard to navigate. See, here we go, and this is the HDMI, and I can finally play games on this. So let's just say this. Let's say I want to play Battlefield or Call of Duty before I stream. I have to, or even any game at this point. If you want to stream any game before stream, you have to set the games. If hopefully the games they have the settings, set the settings to go to display settings and set the primary source of that game to source number 3, which is this monitor right here, not your primary source number 1. It has to be, for me, source number 3, which is this. And I'm stuck at 1440p 144 hertz. And the worst, it gets worse. How am I be able to stream at 4K when I'm trying to figure this out? How can I even stream at 4? You know, let's say I want to play this display. How am I going to be able to do it? How? And apparently, if according to instructions, I have to plug this cable to this TV. And unfortunately, you guys cannot see behind my TV. You can see some cables there. All the HDMI slots are taken by these consoles. 3 consoles and my gaming computer. I don't have a 5th cable or 5th slot for the capture card. So maybe I might try to do that, but it's gonna be more of a hassle. And I don't think I have another HDMI cable that's long enough to go from this capture card all the way under, go through here, this, you know, this little cable protector, what you want to call it, to this TV. I think I have to buy another HDMI 2.1 premium cable for that. But yeah, that's what I came up with my testing so far. I can show you guys it's hard to navigate through this. The NVIDIA controls is very hard to see, but 360 hertz for the primary, 120 hertz for this TV, and only 144 hertz with HDR enabled. And to show you guys that HDR is actually working, see, HDR is on, LGC3, HDR is on, and the capture card HDR is on. There it is. There it is. And I don't know what will happen if I disable HDR on the source number, you know, the capture card. Maybe I can, let's try it. We're disabling HDR right now. Okay, HDR is now disabled. The panel looks great, by the way. It still does. It's crazy how this, you know, this panel looks still looks great without HDR. And now HDR is enabled. But yeah, there it is, guys. If you guys are curious, if you guys want to play and stream games with HDR, that's how basically this. If you guys want the HDR experience of playing and streaming HDR, this is how you basically do it. I know it's a little messy, but you gotta change your input display for from your primary to your, you know, to the capture card, and yeah, pretty much that's how you do it. So I believe it's always been like this. It's just that I do not like the hassle of plugging in this cable. Of, you know, I'll just say this, make it easier for you guys. I just don't like doing this. It's another cable. It's another hassle. I'm not a huge fan of it. And apparently I have to get 2 more cables. Well, technically 1. This guy and another HDMI 2.1 cable. If I want to stream 4K, I have a feeling it might be 4K. I don't know. 120 hertz. So it's hard. It's just my brain's just melting overall. But I'm a little indecisive if I should approach this or just merge the monitors together and forget the HDR. That's my little concern right now. But let's test this with OBS. Finally able to set up the capture card on OBS. Can't lie, it looks great. Looks good. You can see myself. Hello. And got the capture card, you know, it's doing its job as usual. And I was able to set this display actually at 4K, and it looks really good. I can't wait to see how it looks on stream, but basically that's what it is. How, see, we go, let's just say this. See, see, like, this is the hard part, see? Chrome, right? I want to open Google Chrome. Right? Where is it? Where is it? Obviously, it's in the other display. So we're going back to display port number 1. And see? This is just browsing the gaming forums. Let's watch a YouTube video. So we're going to watch this 8K video. And now we're going to drag this to, and now we're going to drag this to the other panel. See? Like that. See? And now play video. And now we're going back to this. Oh no, I clicked the wrong source. See, this is a problem. This could be this is something you have to get used to. See, sorry, HDMI. There we go. See, and now, there it is. Now we're watching this video with HDR on stream. There it is. See. Not too. I'll be honest. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll be honest, you got 1440p, 144 hertz. It's not too bad. But again, I am a competitive FPS gamer. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. I swear earlier I could have changed this. You know, I could have be able to set this to at 1440p 240 hertz, but I'm still stuck at 144 hertz for some reason. That's the strange part. So yeah, that's basically all the testing as usual. I'm a little indecisive. I don't know if I should keep it this way, streaming at 1440p 144 hertz with HDR, or merge the 2 monitors together and get that 360 hertz but no HDR. If I approach the no HDR, I gotta do a lot of color calibrations. But for 4K gaming, in my opinion, 4K gaming, I need to get the HDR. 4K HDR is something I cannot skip. I cannot lie. HDR is great on this monitor, but I could actually live without it when it comes to FPS games. I just gotta get that do some color calibration to fix it, but I cannot. It's just hard. This is just the reality. I tried setting up capture cards in general. I had a feeling this would happen because again, according to Microsoft, when you merge two displays together, HDR is automatically disabled. It's not possible yet with the tech. I don't know why. I'm surprised it's still not a thing in 2024. I hope someday it will happen. We will merge two displays together and get that HDR, but so far we cannot. So yeah, there it is. So 1440p, 360 hertz, 1440p, 144 hertz, both HDR enabled right now, and 4K 120 hertz HDR also disabled. So I'm a little mixed about it. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should use the 1440p 144 hertz for single player games. HD, I don't know. I'm a little mixed. So, but again, Avermedia, it gets the job done. It's all set. You can see myself right now. I named it AVD capture card for PC. It's set to go. It's set to go. I don't know about the audio actually. I haven't even tested the audio. Is there audio? We're gonna test the. See, I can't even see my display right now. All right, we're going back to input. Display port number 1. See, this is what sucks about it. See, and then we drag this to here, and now we're going back to the HDMI port, and now this is something I can see and my viewers can see. See, there it is. See, it's a little annoying. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's a little annoying on doing this. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is something I should do or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. It gets the job done with HDR. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just a little mixed right now. I gotta make a lot of decisions on if I should do this or not. But oh my god, look at this on the OBS. Look at that. Can't lie, that looks pretty good. But and also here's a truth. Playing a lot of games at 1440p, I cannot even reach 360 hertz. I'm mainly around 144 hertz to 200 FPS, or even 230 if I'm lucky, depending on what game I play at. Because if you guys don't know, I love to play at ultra settings. You guys might roll your eyes, be like, Alex, why do you do that? That's just me, alright? I just like to play games that with HDR and ultra settings. That's how I view PC gaming, high frame rates and high quality. So, and it's a good idea to test it out. Let's test Battlefield before we go. Let's test out Battlefield right now and see how can we play it.
A little later.
So earlier in the video, I said to myself, this is what every game should get, full screen device. Luckily, Battlefield is able to have that, but again, not every PC game has this. But now we're setting this up to number 2. And as you can see, we're going straight to, for some reason, 120 hertz now. Or, yeah, 120 hertz. Or I think, no, it's this one. It's this one, yeah. My bad. That was the LGC3. So I'll apply. And now we're expected to see Battlefield on this display. By now, everything's, come on. Don't poop on me. Don't poop on me. Yes, keep it. See? We're now here. Keep it. And now we switch to HDMI. And here it is. 1440p, 144 hertz HDR on for Battlefield. See? There it is. See? And this is what my viewers will see. See? There we go. That's basically how it works. Again, it's a little annoying to switch monitors back and forth. I don't know if I'll approach this or just disable HDR overall. I know you guys will be like, Alex, you're making a big deal out of HDR. Trust me, guys. I just love all-in HDR. That's just I'm just that picky. So I'm still gonna think about it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. At least, I mean, see look at the frames I'm getting right now. I don't know. I'm a little indecisive about this. So I even want to play game stream, stream from this display as well, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that now, but it's a lot of decisions to think about. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video here, make it short as possible. This is not like a big massive review, but overall, Avermedia, this is actually pretty awesome capture card. Of course I recommend it to y'all. Of course, this capture card will work with HDR and 4K, 120, 144 hertz on these displays. I just don't want to test it today. It's gonna be a lot. It's already a mess right now, as you can tell. Unfortunately, like I said, I predicted the dream of merging two displays together and enable HDR. It's still not here. That's unfortunate. That's a reality of the moment. So I have to make decisions. But overall, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. The capture card, you can tell, it gets the job done. And I have a feeling I'll have pretty, I think this is already the best capture card because, again, I will not be able to do this with the previous capture cards from ElGato, even though ElGato has released their capture cards. But yeah. Decisions for my content. I don't know which one should I approach. But yeah. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys. And yeah, I'm just a little mixed. I wouldn't say disappointed. Just a little mixed. I'm a little mixed. But again, this is not on Avermedia. This is on Windows, on Microsoft. So there it is. A dream of, again, display port, two displays together with HDR. It's still dead. Hopefully someday. I mean, I'm surprised. 2024, and I still can't do it. Really? But yeah, that's all for you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next future unboxing video or vlog. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.